Hey, 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 YouTube, internets, Twitter fans, Facebook followers, Instagram idiots. It's me, Anthony Sica, doing a live stream tonight. I haven't been on in for so long. I haven't been on in so long. You know what? Ooh, va va boom. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Anthony. I'm a FemForce fan and past contributor to AC Comics. Recent subscriber to your page. I think your art tastes and mine are similar, so I'm looking forward to your Christmas special. Va va voom. I am a huge, huge FemForce fan. In fact, I'm going to make a mention of FemForce tonight on the Christmas special, whether it's Bill Black stuff or Will Mignot, or all those guys. Oh my God. In fact, I had the pleasure of doing a show with Bill Black at the Daytona Comic Fest comic convention a few months ago, and I think he's going to be set up again. I love FemForce like forever, and I was picking up FemForce, the black and whites, in the late 80s, early 90s, and I love the new stuff that they're doing now. I like the color stuff a lot, but I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the black and whites, the black and white indie stuff. FemForce, amazing. Yeah, you know. Anyway, yep, Vava Voom says I heard about it on your video. Anyway, and you know what, Vava Voom? It's not Vava Voom, it's Vava Va Voom. 3 Vava Va before the Vooms. Anyway, this is the Christmas special. Why is it the Christmas special? Because it's me, Anthony Sica, lover, reviewer, pontificator, contributor of indie comics. I am the creator, writer, artist, letterer, publisher from Wild Mercury Comics. I put out 6 issues of a comic called Oh My God. Then I back that up with Misty America, which I funded on Indiegogo. And my most recent book, which I'm waiting to get back from the printer, is called Venerella. Va va boom. I worked on FemForce 119, 124, etc. with artist Ed Coates. I don't know how to pronounce that, but hey, va 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 voom, I have that issue. I think I have both 119 and 124. I think Bill signed them for me. Cantonese Comic Kid in the house. Cantonese Comic Kid, you can join us if you want, brother. I think I sent you an invite. Anyway, I got a cool show on tonight. I got a couple of guests. We're all going to show off what we liked. Agent DeCamp is in the green room waiting to come on. We're going to show off what we liked this year. And when I say what we liked this year, I'm talking about what Va 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 Voom. Well, Va 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 Voom says I missed Misty America on Indiegogo. It looks like something you'd enjoy. Yeah, I think you would. Here's a cover. Let me show you real quick. Here's a cover of Misty America. Here's an alternate cover. Here's a Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos inspired flat classic Marvel cover. Here's a nice photo cover. Here's a nice butt shot photo cover. Late January, early February, va 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 boom, I am going to be launching Misty America 2 on Indiegogo, and you will have plenty of opportunities to pick up copies of Misty America 1. Okay? I will have a bunch of those as add-ons or packages or just issue 1 by itself. And Cantonese Comic, sorry you're at work right now. I took a gamble sending you the invite. I had another guest I'm joined by two fellas tonight. Va 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 voom. Keep an eye out for it. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. Just do a search for Anthony Sica and throw me your email through a messenger on Facebook, or I'm at Anthony Sica Art on Facebook, on Twitter, Anthony Sica. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Wild Mercury Comics. So, with all that said, send me an email, message me somehow, and I will make sure you're on the mailing list for Misty America 2 and Venerella 2, which will be out this year. But that's what I'm getting at. Hey, I want to introduce my first guest. And again, if you're just joining us, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, feel free to chat, and hit the bell for notifications. I took a break. I was working on Venerella #1, which is at the printer right now. I'm waiting to get it back from the printer. Then I'm going to be fulfilling right after Christmas. And that's that, man. So, Venerella #1 is coming. Misty America #2 is coming. And then right after Misty America 2, I'll be putting out Venerella #2. So, I got some plans. Daytona Falls, he's back. All right. I'm going to introduce my guest tonight. My first guest is the king of Holly Hill, Daytona Falls in the house.
Hello.
Hello. And my other guest tonight, Agent DeCamp. Caught him swilling a drink there.
Yes.
Anyway, we're going to be talking about what we picked up this year. This is a Christmas show, but it's more like a year-end review, Agent, and Daytona Falls. Daytona Falls, he's either smoking something, eating something, or playing with his headphones, making noise.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'm going to start. All right.
I know you started the show off with a bang, saying both Venerella and Misty America are coming.
Yes, they are coming. They are coming in 2022.
That's not the coming.
You see that? Hey, by the way, you get that? I put out Misty America 1 and Venerella 1 in 2021.
There you go.
In 2022, I'm going to put out Misty America 2 and Venerella #2. And then in 2023, if we all live that long, I'm going to put Misty America #3 and Venerella
#3. You live
three.
that long.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see how tonight goes.
You never know.
I'm going to start out. I'm going to enlarge myself. Guys, feel free to make color commentary. Now,
you wish you could enlarge yourself.
We are going to talk about everything I loved this year.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way,
other than yourself.
That I do every other night. But anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to accentuate the positive. But I am going to make a disclaimer. I'm going to say something very funny. Last year, in 2020, pandemic, non-pandemic, whatever, I was buying a good $20 to $25 every 2 weeks at my local comic shop on DC, Marvel, and Image titles. All this year, I have bought 3 issues of Wonder Girl because I liked Joelle Jones and her art style. I picked up Future Batman when James Tynion was on a roll and actually made it interesting. I picked up a one-shot Stargirl by Jeff Johns and Todd Nowick because I thought there was a promise of future Justice Society of America shit coming, which, by the way, there isn't. Surprise. And I only bought one Marvel comic this year. And it's because it was the Deadshot, whatever it's called, or whatever, it was the X-Force Rob Liefeld anniversary. It was penciled and inked by Rob Liefeld with a Rob Liefeld cover, and that's the only reason I bought it, because it was X-Force's 30th anniversary, and I dig Rob Liefeld's 90s action stuff, so I bought it, and that was it. So at my LCS, I only got one Marvel comic all fucking year.
Damn.
With that said, that's okay. I saved a lot of money, and I was able to pick up some great indie stuff. Now, I do not consider Image an indie company. However, in the true indie spirit, I will say that when Todd McFarlane launched his Spawn universe, I picked up Spawn universe mostly for the Gunslinger and Brett Booth's artwork on the Gunslinger.
Now, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
I got this Gunslinger too, but the one I told, because I said everything Spawn, right? No matter what it is, reserve it for me, and they did, right?
Right.
That's a great cover. I didn't get that one, but I like that character, and I never knew anything about him before.
Well,
Because I was out of comics around '94 when I left in the military, and it was 2018 before I came back to comics. I'm like, holy shit, Spawn still looks fucking great.
Thank you
And
for your
so
service, brother.
I learned about a little bit of medieval Spawn, and that I didn't know Raw 10, like those toys were his. But
right.
when I saw him, my kid loved him. I'm like, that looks like McFarlane. And
Yep.
it wasn't until like another year before I found out it was McFarlane.
So
He's
anyway,
the king, man.
Yeah. Gunslinger, I'm still getting. King
I love that
Spawn,
character.
King Spawn, no. Gunslinger, as long as Brett Booth is drawing it, Brett Booth from the early Image days, as long as he's drawing it,
Yeah.
I'm picking it up. Now,
It was
the only
you'll
other
never
thing
get-
I got from Image,
You'll never see a lazy comic from Todd.
the only other thing I got from Image was this 5-issue miniseries called Carmen.
What's that about?
It started in 2020. It ended this year. It's by Gillum March. Beautiful artist. And they got me with the #1 Milo Manera cover.
Ooh,
So-
look at that ass.
When I say, right, you got to get that ass. And anyway, depressing story as hell. Didn't like reading it, but pretty pictures, and that's all that matters. Now, that's as corporate as I'm getting, not really. Really quick. Red Room by Ed Piskor.
Got that.
Do not read this before going to bed. Okay. They even put a free comic book day out of it.
Yeah, that shocked me.
I think they're up to issue 4 or 5 right now. I got them all. Red Room, Fantagraphics. Talking about indie comics, Fantagraphics is where I started my love of indie comics when I was picking up Love and Rockets way back when.
Yeah, the graphics was from my neck of the woods back then.
Yep. We got 24 Eyes, Outcast Owls Live. What's up, 24 Eyes? Want to say hello to Vava Voom, who worked on FemForce 119 and 124. I'm going to give FemForce and AC Comics an honorable mention tonight because I picked up a bunch of comics, FemForce stuff at many conventions this year and got to hang out with FemForce creator, AC Comics publisher, Bill Black at a recent convention. But I don't know if I've picked up any this year of the recent issues. And that's the whole point of this. I'm showing off things that came out in 2021. So, next. I don't know if this came out in 2020, 21, but I'm going to make a mention of Berserker, even though this shitty foil cover I can't see. Keanu Reeves. I actually like Ron Garney's art a lot in here because I like sloppy John Romita Jr. shit. And that's what Ron Garney's art in this book reminds me of. No offense against Ron Garney or John Romita Jr. Now,
I like Guardians
gonna
of
go into
Captain America.
I'm going to go into Indiegogo Comicsgate territory for a minute.
Uh-oh.
No, I ordered a shitload of Indie Comicsgate shit this year. Maybe it was last year. Haven't received any of it. So I am going to, because I bought a bunch of books with frogs and shit. But anyway, Pirate Queen #1.
Got it.
I got it at the very beginning of the year. I love the Star Wars parody. I love the J. Scott Campbell style drawing. Haven't got #2 yet. Thinking about it. We'll see what happens. I know it's over, it's in demand or whatever, but whatever. Yeah, and then I'm waiting on a bunch of other books. I did back a few books, but they haven't come through yet. I've backed 4 books, and I put out 4 issues of my books. Since, yes, Va 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 Voom, that is Mandy Summers and Clint Helinski.
Yep.
Clint Helinski and Mandy Summers book. Mandy Summers is great, by the way. At least I have to say, she puts books out and delivers them when she says. So take that for what it may infer. But I am actually looking forward. I am looking forward to all the Indiegogo books that I'm going to get from CG type creators. But it is quality over quantity. And I will say that Patrick Thomas Harnell hooked me up with some stuff at a convention so I didn't have to order it from him. I got it direct. So, and Andy Smith also. So, to be fair, and I'm not a big ordering online kind of guy. I like getting stuff from stores, but that's neither here nor there. Agent, when I'm finished with my list, I'll hit you and then we'll hit Daytona Falls. I will make a mention, even though I don't order a lot of things through Kickstarter because that's evil. I will say that in January, yes, Va 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 Voom, Johnny Phantasm. Yes, Johnny. I think it's Johnny Phantom or Johnny Phantasm. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Johnny Phantasm. Patrick Thomas Parnell.
Patrick Thomas Parnell. That's right. I didn't order from him. I just bought direct from his table. But I want to, and I'll let you guys show off all your shit too. I did pick up his little muscle man figurine.
Yeah, he was talking about that.
Yeah, yep. It is. Yes, it is. Va 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 Voom. I hate saying your name. Va 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 Voom.
I remember muscles when I was a kid. They were neat.
I bet you do.
The little toys.
Yeah, you can sit on them, put them up your ass. Anyway,
that wasn't until I was in the Army. Come on.
Anyway, hey, let's give Patrick a plug too. He puts out books like a motherfucker. I think he released 2 or 3 this year on time. Doing another one.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, this is my new bit. You hear that?
Yeah, what's that?
Because I don't have my hotel bell anymore, but Billy Tucci's been doing it, so I got this.
Okay.
Put a coin in the barrel.
I want to say hello to Pop Culture Avenger. Hail, Anthony Sica. Hello, fellow chat.
Hi. Love you guys.
Va 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 voom. Just say Paul.
Just say Merry Christmas.
Say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Festivus, whatever your shit is. Anyway, getting off my point, I'm going to make a quick switch. I don't back a lot of Kickstarter creators because I actually don't like Kickstarter or the format or anything. But I have to say, I have a big influence of mine, Everett Hartsoe, creator of the Razor universe, Strike, all kinds of cool shit in the early 90s. And big influence on me as a creator, as a publisher. He put out a book late 2020 that came out like January of 2021 called Bayonet. Really good shit. Really great story. He gives out postcards, stickers, and the cool thing, before he fulfills the book, he sends you this huge like PDF file in a Dropbox that's got the full book. It's got a bunch of nude photos and pinups and photo covers and all kinds of shit. Bayonet number 2 hopefully is coming out soon. Everett Hartsoe, Bad Girl OG, creator of Razor in the early 90s. Okay. Big fan of his early black and white shit, very heavily Crow influenced, and and also, by the way, kind of a friend of mine. He's going to be on my stream in about 2 weeks because he's announcing the return of Razor.
All right.
He put out
that cover of Bayonet.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's called Bayonet.
Yeah, did he do that cover?
Yes, he did.
Oh, that was sweet.
Now, I have another book that he put out this year. By the way, I picked up 3 books from him this year, and they all were fulfilled, and they were very inexpensive, like $20, $15. Arachnora. I cannot show the cover of this on the screen. It's that graphic. However, he's got Razor trading cards in there, postcards, some bookmark of some live model cosplay hoochies.
You didn't give Razor a pixie here.
Nora. I cannot show you this cover. There's full breasts, vagina, everything. I can't show you.
I had to get 2 coins.
And by the way, again, when the campaign is over, he automatically sends you a folder, a Dropbox PDF, with his update, with a PDF full of comics, extra comics, pinup books, sketchbooks, and like a folder of all his cosplay models in various stages of undress. Or maybe he just does that for me because he likes me. I don't know.
Hold on.
And then,
he does statues too?
No, but just look him up online, Everett Hartsoe. He's got Occult Press and Razorverse and all kinds of websites out there. But again, then this third book, and by the way, he's got if you look up Razor on eBay, I have a whole long box full of them. You can find about 1,000 issues of Razor out there. He was the publisher. He was the publisher of an OG independent company in the early 90s called London Night Studios. Right. A lot of crossovers with all different. In fact, by the way, She by Billy Tucci premiered in Razor Annual #1. That's She's first appearance.
That's cool.
Devil Bitch.
Hold on. Let me give one up for Billy Tucci.
All right. Billy Tucci got his break drawing in Razor Annual #1 because Marvel, DC, Image, all those people, they wouldn't give him a break. And Everett gave him a short story. She was introduced in Razor Annual #1, and the rest is shestory. Anyway, Devil Bitch. #1. Again, this cover is too graphic for me to show.
Oh, come on.
I think I dated her.
It's a cartoon.
All right, actually, this one's not bad.
Yeah, boy.
All right. But I will say the interior art probably would get me struck by YouTube.
I dated her.
Thank you for the Hell Witch book, by the way.
Okay. We'll get to that. Lots of cool stuff. Trading cards, autographs, all kinds of stuff. Anybody that's ever watched my stream knows I've promoted and talked about
on YouTube, not in the bathroom. Don't watch
and Razor Comics to death and back. And again, that was just a preamble because I know he's going to be on the show. Now, funny you say that because another favorite book of mine this year is Hell Witch #1.
Oh, I don't have that one.
That's the one. Well, a different cover, but it's the one I put in your box there, buddy.
That's not the first one because I got one like 2 years ago.
Well, it's it's Sacrilegious #1.
Oh, maybe okay.
It's a new volume. It's whatever was in your box is what you got. This is it. It's just there were 2 covers. So
yeah, it's awesome.
Let's give a shout out to Brian Polito. 30 years on.
Nowadays.
30 years on, Lady Death still delivering.
I'm getting La Muerta, Lady Death. Yeah, man.
Picked this up in March. And #2, picked this up, autographed by Polito.
Nice.
Got this in August. So March and August, I got these 2 books. La Muerta, as Daytona Falls mentioned, was also picked up by me this year through, I think I ordered it direct through Coffin Comics. Great customer service, great everything. And by the way, while I'm talking about customer service, I don't have any of the new books, but I was the summer or fall or whatever it was subscriber on Indiegogo, CG friendly publisher, Pete Cimetti and Alterna Comics. I'm just waiting patiently by my mailbox for my order to get here, but I ordered Wolf and Batsy, David Lucarelli's classic masterpiece. Great stuff. All kinds of great stuff coming my way. But Alterna Comics, not going to represent on the show because I don't have all that time to do that. But check out Alterna Comics. Alterna Comics and their newsprint, smell, feel, touch, and just the quality of the books made me happy this year and made me not have to look for Marvel and DC, because guess what? These indie publishers, they're giving me the holiday spirit all year round. Now, adjacent to Everett Hartzell, independent publisher, Tim Tyler, friend of mine, did one of the covers of Venerella. There's a little nipple showing there for you. Grail, anthology book, amazing stuff. Got color, got black and white. Go check him out. Tim Tyler.
A little bit of a heavy metal vibe.
What's that?
A little bit of a heavy metal vibe.
Yes, very heavy metal.
80s.
I've seen him on Twitter.
Yep. And Tim Vigil, if Tim Tyler has Tim Vigil do some artwork for him. Tim Vigil, of course, from Faust Grips. Tim Tyler did some inking, some publishing work with Tim Vigil in the early 90s. Tim Tyler, personal friend of mine, I'm pleased to say, and contributor to Venerella #1. He is an OG indie publisher from I think he started in 88, 89. Awesome talent. Still drawing up a storm. Grail 1. This came out this year. Heavy metal magazine format. It's amazing. The guy does everything traditional. Fantastic artist. If you're interested in Tim Tyler, all his work, all his artwork, books, new stuff, go to patreon.com/RatHouseComics. RatHouse Comics. Patreon.com/RatHouseComics. Now, everybody's got their own thing, whether it's through Indiegogo, Kickstarter, Patreon, Twitter, whatever. Tinseltown from Alterna. I'm going to give a special shout out. Vavavavoom, Tinseltown from Alterna is my favorite comic for the last 2 years. I'm anxiously waiting. Losing the Light issue 3 or 4 is coming out that I'm waiting by my mailbox for right now. So if anyone watching this stream is unfamiliar with Alterna Comics, go log on right now and pick up some Alterna Comics immediately. Vavavoom, yeah, it's been great. Tim Vigil is awesome. And Vavavavoom, if you go back over my videos, I have David Lucarelli, the author, creator, writer of Tinseltown, on several shows with me on several streams. So he's a really good guy. One of my backers too. It's great when real published writers and artists are friends and backers of mine. So good community, Alterna Comics, great company. Pete Cimetti is doing God's work all the time.
I love fucking Pete, dude.
You gotta say it correctly. It was Pizza Man.
Sorry.
Pizza Man. Now,
Yeah, pizza. Yeah, Pizza Man. He's all right, man. He's okay in my book.
He's cool.
I'm gonna go non-Indiegogo for a minute. It's indie, but it's still a corporate company, kind of, but it's not the big two, and it's not Image, and it's not, by the way, everyone here, Dark Horse Comics got bought by some video game power company or something.
Pretty much.
Some blockchain company bought Dark Horse Comics today. Anyway, the Invincible.
It's all going to be NFTs now.
I have been reading The Invincible Red Sonja, written by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, and with art by a dude named Moratat. I think I'm pronouncing it right, or Moratat.
Yeah. Yep.
This series, which I think is up to issue number 6, has made my year. I fucking love the writing. I love the theme, and the art is phenomenal. So I'm just going to show this off. Red Sonja, the Invincible Red Sonja. Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Connor writing every issue. There's a nice Frank Cho cover. Whoever did this, I'm ashamed that I don't know who did these variant covers that I kind of liked. I did the first 4 issues with that, and I'm usually a guy who hates painted covers.
Wow.
But anyway, here's a Amanda Connor cover. I'm going to show you guys the artwork real quick. The artwork in this comic is fantastic.
I like the layouts.
Yeah, the Moratat used to do the Jonah Hex stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Show me some more layouts.
That was good.
Wait, I got better.
I'm just not a fan of Dynamite, though.
You know what? I'm not the biggest fan of Dynamite either, but this comic, I used to love early Amanda Connor stuff when she was doing Vampirella for Harris.
Right.
And of course, I know them, Jimmy and Amanda from the what is it, Harlequin shit.
Yeah.
But really, really good artwork, really good style, some decapitated heads, which you guys know I like, a lot of boobs. There's a lot of sex in here too, by the way. Look. All right, so you have a boom there, but you also got some booming going on there.
Yeah, that looks really good, dude.
Anyway, the Invincible Red Sonja. It's up to issue 6, still going. Very happy about that. I can't stand these books that come out. It's like 3 issues, and all of a sudden there's a new volume with new artists and everything else. Now, here is my MVP. Now, after I go, I'm going to flip a coin, and we're going to go to Agent de Camp in Daytona Falls after this. But this is my MVP. This is what has brought me the most pleasure, both reading and visually. Hold on, let me see what Vavavoom says. Dynamite Publishing is the only reason I haven't picked it up. Fan of Red Sonja since the Frank Thorne days. Well, if I follow, it's funny because Jimmy Palmiotti posted this today and some comic skater changed it on him or edited it. I follow creators first, companies second. So as I said, I'm not picking up any Marvel or DC right now, but if John Byrne started drawing Marvel comics or DC comics again, whatever John Byrne's drawing, I will buy it.
Exactly.
If George Perez, before his you know, hopefully he lives forever. But in the year that he says he has, if all of a sudden he was able to draw something for Marvel or DC, I'm buying it. I don't care whether it's Marvel, DC. I don't care how many.
Buy it from Dynamite.
I don't care how many. Fucking virtue signal is going on. I'm gonna buy it. So that's it. That's my personal thing. Anybody else on the panel or outside has a personal, not umbrage toward any publisher, that's great. That's your thing. But my thing is, again, I don't buy Dynamite usually, but I opened up issue 1 of Red Sonja. I was like, wow, I like this. And my whole thing is I hate going with LCS and leaving empty. But I want to show you guys the MVP, and there's one thing I want to say. I had an artist who used to work for DC in the 90s who I loved. He did a run of a book that I love. He did almost 6 years, worked on this one book as the penciler, did every cover. There was never a variant cover, never a photo cover. He did the cover, and he did the interiors, every goddamn page for like, I think 105 issues or something. I could be wrong. Paraphrasing it, I bought his book off the rack for 5 or 6 years. This guy is a inspiration to me because when he left DC, and he left DC a long time ago, and he started his own company, and it's called Broadsword Comics. Jim Ballant and his wife, Holly Golightly, have been publishing Tara Witch, the Black Rose, for over 12 years or something like that. Anyway, 20 years. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Long time. He left when the getting was good. 2021, I want to show you his output. Issue 126 came out in February. 2 covers, Jim Ballant, Tara Witch, the Black Rose. February. April.
Booyah!
June. Cover A.
Where can I buy this?
You can buy them every 2 months at Cloak and Dagger Comics in Daytona.
I've never seen them on the shelf.
That's because you have to order them, but they're in my box every 2 months.
Right on. The only reason I bought your Oh My God book is because I heard your name before and I associated you with music.
Right. Well,
and I enjoyed it. It was a good book.
Yeah.
And I
noticed you didn't buy Venerella, by the way.
Yeah, I'm broke right now, and if you want me to prove it, I can show you.
Whatever.
I can show you my wife's front end of her car.
It'll be at your local LCS in February.
Anyway. Oh, I know which one. I'll buy it.
Anyway, June 128, Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. So now 3-4 issues in 2021. Then in July, the very next month, he put out this alternate pass issue, which was delayed because of the pandemic. And he re-released it. Okay, boom.
Hold on, can you put that? Is that the dark saber in that girl's booty hole? Not that one. The other one. Yeah.
Now
those cheeks are some fat cheeks. Like it's not in her. They're just like, oh, it's in my butt crack. What coin slap, whatever.
Are Daytona Falls? Are you familiar? Are you familiar where Jim Ballant in the 90s worked on Catwoman for 6 years, and it was the sexiest Catwoman ever.
Yep, I agree.
I love Catwoman. She's one of my
He also
favorites.
worked on Purgatory, which was a Lady Death title. It's all boobs.
Good, man.
Yeah, I got
But
the
anyway.
anyway. Purgatories.
I like the layouts.
We keep going on months. This is August.
So what do? They work on this stuff a year in advance before it releases?
Nope.
And they just keep going, or
October. No, he comes out every 2 months.
Yeah, he has a bi-monthly schedule.
Bi-monthly schedule.
so they're working on it this whole time.
Yeah.
It's not like a year in advance.
Nope.
That's
130.
Holy
And
shit!
here's what's so great about this, about the year 2021. In the year 2021, I got 6 issues of Tara Witch the Black Rose by Jim Ballant and Broadsword Comics. And the new issue comes out next week to round out my year. Might even come out tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or next week. I don't know. Comes out every 2 months. Broadsword Comics is Jim Ballant's company. I think 20 years he's been publishing it. He comes out with a book every 2 months. No fail. Guess what? Daytona Falls, he doesn't work on any other books. It's just this one title. You know, like how Billy Tucci, other than his DC stuff over the years with Sergeant Rock and Miss Fury, he just does She. Well, imagine if Billy Tucci, and I'm not disparaging Billy Tucci at all.
It's the passion. It's a return to the passion.
Imagine if Billy Tucci or any comic skaters, and again, no offense, imagine if they put out a book every 2 months. And you can order direct from Broadsword Comics by going online. But after the book's printed, it goes to the LCS. And it is available with order through Diamond, through the previews book. But I'm really proud of Jim Ballant because the guy has never let me down, especially this year. So anyway, that's it, man. That's my top indie books. Oh, and one other thing. Wait, I got one more. You know how we have all these blockbusters this year? All these big movies with the return of cinema. And by the way, I got a 12-year-old son, beautiful wife. We saw Spider-Man this weekend.
No spoilers. I didn't see it.
No, look, I'm just going to say it was fantastic. Or pun intended.
Too. We haven't had time to go as a family yet.
No, but listen, it was spectacular. It was amazing. It was ultimate. It was fantastic.
Yeah, he's ruining it for you. Spoilers.
There were no spoilers there.
It's Ultimate Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, and Amazing Spider-Man.
I was using the adjectives that Marvel used.
We already knew. I can't wait to see it.
But I'm just going to say it was great. But my point is, with all the blockbuster movies that people run out to go see,
Ghostbusters.
I bought Prisoners of Ghostland with Nicolas Cage and Sophia Boutella.
Booyah.
From some not crappy, but an independent studio, RLJE Films.
Still publishing.
This is fantastic. Prisoners of Ghostland.
Is it good?
It's the same people that did Mandy with Nicolas Cage a few years ago. It's
that good, huh? I'll watch it.
It's bizarre. It's
the wildest movie ever made.
That's what he says. Look.
That's where I saw it.
and for Nicolas Cage to say that, that's pretty much something.
It's the best movie ever made. All
right, now I'm gonna flip a coin. Ready?
Oh, I got one.
All right. You got a coin?
Sure.
All right. Call it, agent.
Nelson.
You want me to flip? Or you flipping?
Agent DeCamp said tails.
All right. It is tails.
All right, woo-hoo. Agent DeCamp, you're up.
How you doing, buddy? Well, just today I got my Expendables Go to Hell.
Whoa!
Nice. Cover A.
Richard C. Meyer.
Yep. We got
your boy
B.
Zach. Who else worked on that?
Stallone,
Dixon,
and Nolan. Graham Nolan did the art.
Yeah, boy. I love those guys.
Chuck Dixon worked on that too?
Yeah,
My
Chuck
very
Dixon
first
did the script.
experience with Chuck Dixon was when I was a kid, and I was infatuated with The Hobbit, and he did the Hobbit um, comic. Like he translated it to a comic. It was fucking great.
Can you show us where
I
he
love
touched
Chuck
you?
Dixon. It touched me in my heart. I don't know who the artist was, but it was wonderful.
Each book came with its own little poster.
Fucking A.
Yeah,
I think I may come over Christmas just to see that. That's amazing.
I got my fold outs of Sashi from
Oh yeah, I got
Jawbreaker.
those. Yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend was like, "What the?" I was like, "Look, she's half robot. It's not real. It's okay if I look at her."
It's on paper.
Did you get that too? Did you get that too, Daytona?
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Grand Bazaar.
Don't you think it's funny that Daytona Falls can back all these guys, but he can't buy my book for $15?
Motherfucker. Motherfucker, I'll buy 3 of them when they're in the shop. How about that?
All right.
I got Downcast 3.
You caught
Nice.
me at a bad moment.
He has great covers. The spot
Oh,
gloss.
I got Fatal, but I'm waiting on that too.
Oh yeah, I'm dying to see Fatal.
Yeah, that's when money was better, Anthony. Don't be
And speaking
bitter.
of Alterna Comics, yes, he's actually publishing Downcast in Alterna.
Oh yeah. I heard he was going to do that. Is it a newsprint version?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the collection of the first 2 issues.
Nice.
And somebody else that does put out his books on time is Malin with Graveyard Shift.
Hey, by the way, I'm going to say,
already.
va 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 voom. Get with me so I can have you on my show.
I mean, the artwork in here is really nice too.
Not tonight, but in the future. Va 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 voom.
Is that the one Alfessi did?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like Jawbreakers 2 more.
Got the little grave charge.
Alfessi's a great artist.
Yes, he is. He's excellent.
I don't like the anthology thing. Zach needs to just do one cohesive story and stick with it.
The supplemental?
Well, the supplemental, like the Graveyard Shift supplemental, number 2, I loved it because I like Narwhal. I like...
Most of my indie stuff for this is out on the rack. So...
You said rack.
Yes.
Nice rack.
I did get my Cyberfrog calendar.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yep, that came with the executive box.
Yeah, I guess they're shipping out the PVCs before everything else because it doesn't fit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I got
mine too.
PVCs, so I got 2 boxes.
I think the tail on Salamandroid's a little offensive. Like I can't set it on anything because the tail, even though you can bend it, it's like, oh, it's too long. That's expensive.
I still in the box. And then something else.
I put them back in the box. I put them back in the box.
I hate when it's too long that it doesn't fit in the box.
Yeah.
Well, you had to force it back in there. But...
I just folded it back. Then this is something else I've gotten recently.
Ooh, is that Mike Barron?
Yep.
Is that the same one Kelsey Shannon did?
No, this is the archives of the original books. Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Nice.
Because I have the originals from way back then in the 80s that were magazine size. So these are
I'd never heard of them until about 4 years ago.
Oh, really? Yeah, the 3rd issue of the magazine size one came with a little vinyl record in it. That was the almost like the soundtrack of it, like a book and record. It was really cool.
Yeah.
But a lot of my other stuff that I have here is just all Marvel and DC. It's piled up here on top of my desk. I got a first issue of Richard Dragon Kung Fu Fighter.
Nice.
It's not an indie book.
They are compared to now.
Those are not indie books.
Well, I just said I got everything else on my desk here.
Oh, okay.
This is an indie book. Star Trek Green Lantern.
That's nice.
Oh, who did that?
That's the 3rd print. I think it was the guy that's doing the interior art.
What was that, IDW?
Yeah. Angel Hernandez.
See, now I won't buy anything from IDW.
Oh, I'm sorry. This issue
you don't like the Turtles?
Rodriguez.
No.
Oh.
IDW is going down anyway.
Yeah, look at all those Transformers and G.I. Joe, dude. How do you fucking do that? Who's their fucking editor-in-chief? Oh, that's why.
I got this.
Exactly.
This is Eagle Moss. That's an indie. It's from England.
That is so not indie.
It's Eagle Moss. It's a small company.
Oh, okay. That's a loophole.
It's from England, and actually, if you get the whole series of these, the spines all make a big picture. That's Wonder Woman's elbow right there.
Of her elbow. Cool.
Yeah. I kind of wish it was something else, but that's.
Show me your new copy of the Gay Superman.
It's here somewhere.
Yeah, not gonna have it anywhere. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. It's here somewhere.
You actually have that?
Yep.
Hey, I bought the Captain America where Red Skull is Jordan
This is my
Peterson.
desk. This is my
I thought that
desk.
shit was funny.
See my desk right now?
You guys are just enabling those companies.
No,
I don't
no.
think my one issue does anything.
Yeah, one.
What else you
And
got,
here's the
Al?
thing.
Nothing?
It's a big success. It's sold 12,000.
How come you guys got all your Cyberfrog toys? I don't get. Oh, I got it because I only bought Wrecked Planet like a single issue. So
okay, yeah,
are they gonna wait to send me my free PVC?
Listen, all I signed up for was the fucking book. And
Yeah,
the
me too.
motherfucker, and he's sending me shit.
Oh,
So,
I signed up for the book, but with the stretch goal, you get the
book.
PVC.
Yeah, it's free.
What is that? Ms. Marvel?
No, this is Grim Fairy Tales.
What is it?
Grim Fairy Tales presents Robin Hood.
Oh, Zenoscope shit?
Yep.
Looks
So
like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's why I had to have it.
Oh, okay.
She's prettier than Captain Marvel.
Yeah. I got this piece of indie artwork.
Here we go.
Oh, I know who did that. You got better stuff than that coming to you. It's a nice hat you have on, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know I was going to be presenting books.
It's okay.
Hey, give me the hat and I'll give you some art.
If you're done, I can go to Daytona Falls.
Yeah, sure.
I already showed my books the entire time. I just didn't speak.
No one saw you except me. I could see you, but no one else could.
Let me see. I'm trying to see if I.
All right,
Well,
here's the Cecil of Holly Hill, Daytona Falls.
No. Cecil will never be fully welcome in this community. He thinks he can just be a drunk and just move here and like, oh, I'm the king of Holly Hill. I'm like, sir.
You know Cecil has another house in Florida, right?
Hey, you have a watcher.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's in trouble. Mom said you have to come in now.
Other place, the next place.
We're talking about that shark game.
No, I'm taking him off until his child disappears.
Oh.
I don't want any kids on the show.
Yeah, I saw you were going to be talking about indies, but I didn't know you were going to want me to show stuff. Otherwise, I would have brought all their stuff in.
It's all good.
Yeah, have you ever read Downcast?
No.
Oh, that's a great read. By Clint Stoker.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sorry I took you off there, Daytona Falls. I don't want any children on the show.
Well, I clean up immediately when he comes out. He's just telling me about the game he's playing.
No. I just don't want him video on there.
That's cool. I respect
for legal reasons.
Yeah.
In fact, that's the thing. When you do your YouTube, it says, does this video have any children in it?
No,
other than the 3 on the screen right now. Anyway, are you back? Are you going to show off something?
I already did.
No, come on.
I didn't see it.
No one saw it. Come on, show us what you got.
You guys talk.
It's like your wife.
I'll start over. Yeah, I got to do this again.
No one saw you doing it.
You saw me doing it.
Well, we know you did it at one time because you got the kid there.
It's got Cyberpig. Didn't that come out like a year ago?
Which one's that?
Yeah, but listen, this is within the last year and a half.
Looks like Blood Honey, I think.
No, it's Unforgettable Tales #1.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
So that came out.
It was fun. I don't buy shit right away all the time, as you'll find out very soon, sir.
Me neither.
All right, let's put that right there.
I just wait. I wait till Agent DeCamp's got 2 copies.
Okay. And I bought some Marvel and DC this year too, but they're all.
You can
I
show
got
them off.
boxes.
You can
Dude,
show. You can talk about it. Just because
scared.
I'm a snob doesn't mean you guys have to be.
Oh, I found some more indie books. Okay.
But again, it's not what you bought this year; it's what came out this year. Is what I was getting at. So.
Oh, what came out this year?
Yeah, if it was released, because 2021 was even worse than 2020.
Isn't it
really,
about what you got this year, though? Like, isn't it better?
Could be.
Like, this is something I bought this year, and it was new to me.
All right. What's
So go it. Keep hating.
Well, the thing is, my Nexus books didn't come out this year, but I got them this year.
That's nice.
It was a fun book.
Yep.
I mean, I don't agree with everything people do, but if the book's good, I'm gonna buy it.
Why? Who did that?
That's Vestige.
Yeah, it's
second
Hanzo.
one.
Who?
Hanzo.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hanzo.
I don't really watch their show, but like, I don't know. They had fallen out with people, but I still like the story.
Right.
Look, guys.
Here's another one.
It's
Iron Sights. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good. I don't like that it's black and white, but I do really like Canales. He's a really great artist. And Kelsey Shannon did the cover.
Hey,
I like Kelsey. He's a weirdo.
I'm gonna say this right off the bat. Just because your favorite YouTuber is having a fight with somebody or beef or whatever.
Yeah, I don't get in the middle of that shit.
Like, that isn't going to influence what I buy or don't buy.
No, I don't like that stuff.
Sometimes it does if the story is agenda driven or whatever. But honestly, I have a long box and I got Kelly Sue DeConnick shit next to Ethan Van Sciver. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
whatever you want to buy.
I got a sketch by Kelly Sue DeConnick.
Yeah.
I mean, not Kelly Sue DeConnick, by
Matt Fraction.
No,
Chip
Palmiotti's
Stars.
wife. Palmiotti's wife.
Oh, Amanda Connor.
Yes, I got a blank cover sketch by her.
Sure. I was hanging out with Amanda Connor before she was married to Jimmy Palmiotti in the early 90s. She's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I like her. In
fact, she was working with Ethan Van Sciver. They both worked on Harris Comics.
Yep.
See, it's perfect. Daytona Falls is doing exactly what we said. He told you and me to talk, and he's just showing comics. It's like he's running an auction. Now, I can't see that. What is that?
Now,
could you hold that a little closer? Oh, Jawbreakers. I got you.
Yeah, it's God King.
Yep.
The Van Sciver cover.
I was going to get out my Earthworm Jim and Bigfoot Bill, but I didn't know what kind of controversy that would cause.
I don't have Bigfoot Bill. I got Earthworm Jim.
I liked it, man.
You know what's fucked up? I have no idea what you guys are even talking about.
Earthworm
Doug
Jim?
Maple. I like the book, man. My kid likes the book too. Sure, Doug might be an asshole, but I like the presentation. I like his books. It's just I'm not going to bring him outside because it's cold and wet out here.
Right. That last one, what was that? Zombie High or something like that?
College of the Dead.
College of the Dead. That's it.
And I think this is the first one.
Yeah.
I don't like black and white books, but I enjoyed it.
He doesn't like black and white books.
Well, traditionally, it depends on what's going on, you know.
That's by Adam.
What's his?
Bye. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right when I was going to show Ben Henderson's book.
Ravage. Hold on.
Yeah,
I made you beg again. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Here's one of the books I regret getting because I had to chase after the motherfucker to get it. Brand.
What is it?
Brand. From Kane and White and
oh, okay, Kane and White.
Awesome artist and Antonio Bryce. And so he sent me all three covers of it. And like by the time I read it, it was like, okay, dude, I'm not buying number 2 because you're an asshole. Asshole about it. Nexus, this was good. This is the one that introduced me to the character.
Yeah, that's the Kelsey
It
Shannon
was
book.
okay. I liked it. That was good. And Impossible
Horatio.
Stars, I rather enjoyed.
Yep, that was good.
I liked it. I didn't really expect that dude to get killed when he did, but it happened.
Did you read POD?
Huh?
Payment on Delivery POD by Narwhal? And,
No, I heard about it. I just heard about it yesterday.
yeah, that's good too.
Is it already delivered?
Yeah, you didn't get that with your Impossible Stars?
No, I got this. I got last year. It was a combo.
Oh,
Impossible
maybe,
Stars, No, and Pandemic.
Okay, yeah, I
Or
think POD
Panic
came
or
with
whatever.
$4.99.
Oh, okay.
I haven't
Check
read
it out.
$4.99 yet. Narwhal's
This book-
art is a wild looking
I
art. It's very
love-
simplistic, but
I love
the way
his
it
fucking
looks.
art. Narwhal is a
He's a
genius
genius.
in his own way. Yeah, needs to take a bath, but that's okay. Let him do. Be you, Narwhal. You know?
Oh, last time I
I
saw
know
him live, he
it's a
looks like
bit.
he's bathing again.
Well, it's just a bit, but
What
Yeah.
title is that?
this is Graveyard Shift.
Oh, okay.
Did you get Graveyard Shift 1? I missed the original.
Not
number one.
originally. I caught
Yeah.
up with 3, so
I
I
got
missed out
2.
on the supplemental book 1.
I got that.
But supplemental 2 was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that has Narwhal and a bunch of other artists in it.
Yeah, I have the second print of issue 1, but I didn't.
I got the
original.
one they put them together, 1 and 2
Yeah.
together.
I got that.
I got that one.
But
Always keep your shit in
one on
reprint.
eBay, but it was like $150. I'm like, I don't think so.
Oh no.
And what sucks is what Malin does is once he's done fulfilling and he does all the damage and
Yeah,
stuff,
he's talking
burns
shit about burning them all up.
he burns them up.
I was telling how Zach used to say, you're leaving money on the table.
Yep.
I told him he's leaving money in the burn barrel.
Yep, he sure is. Because I
Got
would
me.
have bought one of the number ones.
Yeah, you have to be in there.
Yeah.
I get that's his philosophy. That's not mine. I wanted everybody to get my books because I'm writing one.
The first Jawbreakers book, Zach had first prints available on one of his later campaigns for $100. I was like, you bastard, I need that.
Yeah. And here's the depending on I kind of like the story. Deal with the Devil by Mike Miller.
Don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't think he did the art or the story, but it's based off something in his life or something. It's back when Mike Miller was still in Comicsgate.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. It's a black and white I kind of did enjoy. So, Anthony, don't be angry. I can still be swayed. The old Predator comics were black and white there for a while with Dark Horse.
Mm.
So that's all I'm showing.
Anthony's not impressed. He still can't get past the I don't care.
This one?
It turned into a Comicsgate commercial somewhere. In the,
Oh God, yeah. I applauded you for how awesome your books that you were showing up. Well, I get shit on it. Okay.
so
You got to remember though, the Comicsgate books are actually
Profitable.
some of the highest quality stuff coming out at the moment.
I know.
I love those books you were showing too, Anthony. I got to get those.
I got the Case of the Littlest Umbrella. Another case.
I didn't do that one. Wasn't for me.
Here's another case. There you go.
Yeah.
That's drawn by his daughter there.
Yeah. I like Tug. The books just don't seem like it's for me.
What about, did you get Starblades?
Yeah, I showed that one off. Not that cover though. I got the other one.
You ever read that yet, Anthony?
yes,
Okay, did you like it?
kind of. I think it looks better than it reads.
Yes, he definitely needs more work as a writer.
I mean, that's
There
that's
are
the
no
problem.
editors. There are
Yeah,
no
well,
editors in Comicsgate. Like, where are the editors? We need editors.
Whatever. Well, guess what? The fact that there's
I
no
like
editors.
it.
The fact that there's no editors is a good thing because these people are actually seeing their visions come alive with no interference.
Yeah, they'll see how it comes alive on issue 2 and issue 3.
These Comicsgate creators and all indie publishers, even like myself, we're left to our own devices. So as we do books, they get better and better as they
Of
go.
course.
Oh, here's something I
Because
wanna read.
again, it's our full vision.
Yeah, I didn't say I regretted getting it because I still enjoy it.
Is that by
And I
Tom
can see that-
Scioli
Yep. It's a hardcover.
from cartoonist K-Feb fame?
So I got a good deal on this. So
That's
I want to
nice.
read this.
You see it? Hey, by the way, did you see? Hey, Agent, I
Yes.
got that Deadpool Omnibus Beginnings.
Yeah, did you?
$100 book. I got it for $2.99 at Ollie's.
$2.99.
$2.99.
Sold out well.
Nice.
They had the wrong sticker on it.
You put the wrong sticker on it.
My wife did, not me.
Did you get the Adamantium collection?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a big ass book.
Wolverine?
No, Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool. No,
Yeah,
I got the
Deadpool
Omnibus. It's Deadpool Beginnings.
Yep, I got that one.
And again, $100 book, $2.99.
Well, they had this one here, Guardians of the Galaxy by Bendis, Volume 1. It's a $125 book, $39.99.
Can I give you a non-independent publisher hot take?
Sure.
I loved Bendis on Marvel books.
I liked him on Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't care for him on DC.
His DC shit is terrible.
Yeah. This one here is a Deadpool book, $9.99. Original up $35.
I actually thought Bendis got me reading the Avengers again when he did the new Avengers or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that Secret Invasion shit. I love that stuff.
Yep.
And the Ultimate stuff he did. And then I like Jessica Jones too. But after that, or Alias, excuse me.
Yes.
But after all that, that was it. Like his DC stuff is fucking terrible.
Trash. Yeah, I know.
I just found out HBO Max is going to use him to do a Legion of Superheroes TV show, and I about shit because you know how much I love Legion of Superheroes.
Yeah, and his run wasn't that good.
Yeah, I know. I love the classic Keith Geffen,
Yes.
Paul Levitz, Joe Staten shit, and he's going to destroy it.
I like the Jim Shooter stuff.
Yeah, that's old. That's even older school than what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway, so tonight we laughed, we cried, we drank hot tea, we smoked cigarettes outside.
Got angry.
We talked about how we don't like black. We talked about how we don't like black and white comics on a show hosted by a black and white comic artist.
I like
crying
some of
behind his
it, dude.
sunglasses.
I like some of it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Love and Rockets, The Crow. She, by the way, Razor, you name it. All those books, first appearances in black and white. And let me tell you why black and white is so important. Because you can see the artist's work. You guys watch the streams or watch the shit with Ethan Van Sciver. I think that his colorist is amazingly talented.
The deaf guy.
But I would rather, with the detail that Ethan puts on the page, I actually would rather have all black and white copies of all his books.
I got those coming.
Those are available.
Okay.
When I first saw when Blood Honey first came in, I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? But the more I looked at it, the more times I read it, like, okay, I can actually discern what the fuck is going on here.
Okay, Anthony.
Having said that,
I got.
He could have benefited from staying on task. Stop being lazy. Stop being a famous guy. Get the book done. I like him, but I mean, no one's above criticism, and it's not bad criticism because his work is phenomenal.
I've been buying his work. I've been buying his work since 2005 when he put out Green Lantern Rebirth.
It's really good.
Flash Rebirth.
Yeah.
I went back and bought it. I went back and bought his Green Lantern. I'm still trying to read it.
This is a 4-post.
I like the guy. It's just work, man. Go to work.
You guys are the enablers buying all his fucking toys. That's why he's not getting.
I don't buy the fucking toys. Okay, that shit came free.
I bought 2 of his action figures.
I didn't.
We'll see.
I'd like to be.
see him.
I would have
We'll
liked
see
to
him.
get the B, but I
You're going to
didn't.
be on
It
a
was too
boat next
expensive.
year in the middle of the ocean waiting to get to us.
Let me tell you my turtle story.
Anyway.
I got a turtle story for you. Way back in the 80s, I used to buy from a company called Westfield Comics. They're still in business. It was a mail order company because the comic shop was like an hour away. Couldn't get to it. So I started using mail order. And I still have all my original order forms back then because I'm a hoarder, as you can see by the room.
No.
I actually have on the order form where they had that listed, and I read the description for it. I'm like, I'm not buying a parody of that. So I didn't buy it. And I've been kicking myself ever since.
That's all right. When I was in high school, what's the Hulk with the first appearance of Wolverine? 181, 151? Was it 180?
That's what you want to say. No, it's either 180 has the cameo, 181
or
is
was that McFarlane?
No, the actual 181, the first full appearance. I had the opportunity to buy that off a wall in a comic book store for $35. And I said to myself, that's too much money.
Yeah.
What's it go?
That's how much
they sell for like $5,000-$10,000 now.
That's how much I paid for my Fantastic Four 48.
Stupid.
$30 I paid for that.
Stupid.
I have those books, but mine are atrocious. One of them has no cover because I'm sure it was one of the ones that they were supposed to be returned. So they pulled the cover off it to return the cover for credit. And then the other one just looks
back in the day when they were returnable.
Yeah. The other one looks like it went through a meat grinder. But
All I know is I could have bought it for $35.
Yep.
And I was a big Wolverine fan at the time, you know.
I have an old Mile High Comics catalog that I found recently. And I could have bought X-Men 94 and Giant Size 1 for $40 a piece.
Oh, yeah. Giant Size 1, I think I could have got for probably $75 at some point.
Yep.
Probably, by the way, probably in like 1989, I still could have paid that.
Yep.
But now it's what? $15,000? $20,000?
Well, that's if you get it graded. You can get it cheap if you're raw. Yeah.
I fucking put that in a bag and board and get the tape stuck on it, pulling it out.
So what's the story about in the book?
What's that?
In the book that's worth so much. What's so great about it?
The Giant Size X-Men? It's the first appearance of the new X-Men.
What's the story?
It's Krakoa, the old group, the Beast, Marvel Girl, Iceman, Angel. They're captured on the island of Krakoa, and Professor X and Cyclops needs to assemble a new team to go rescue them. It's really not that great. I have it in reprint. It's really not the best story, but it's not even Chris Claremont. It's Dave Cockrum and Len Wein.
Yeah,
Not that there's anything wrong with Len Wein and Chris Claremont and Dave Cockrum, but it's not your typical classic Claremont Byrne shit. But it's their first appearance of Storm, Nightcrawler,
nice. Okay.
all those characters. And I don't think it's that big a deal, but whatever.
Right. My first introduction to John Byrne was Iron Fist number 8.
That was with the X-Men or no?
No, that was just Iron Fist.
My first introduction to John Byrne was a black and white comic he did, Star-Lord, I think number 4.
Yep.
It was Chris Claremont, John Byrne, and Terry Austin, that X-Men group. It was a magazine format like Savage Sword of Conan. It was Marvel Premiere, I think it's called. And it was Star-Lord. I have it.
See, his is readily accessible. Mine is not.
I still have it. This is the one I had as a child. It's the same copy.
Yep, I have that. And then I got the color reprint that came out later. Yeah, that was an excellent story. I love that story. I like that Star-Lord a lot better than the current one. Uh-oh.
I'm going to show Mr. I don't like black and white comics something.
Awesome.
Come on, give me a break.
Some awesome Byrne Austin art. There you go.
John Byrne, Terry Austin, Chris Claremont.
John
This
Byrne
was
is
great.
John Byrne was the second coming of Jack Kirby.
And by the way,
created.
And by the way, this is how cool Star-Lord looked.
Yep, exactly. Good shit.
What the hell?
That's the way he looked originally.
Nice.
Before this I Am Groot shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, original copy when I was a child. My dad brought this home.
Mhm.
Was it 1976, 75?
I didn't get
Anyway.
mine stands. I got mine later.
And then the first time I saw the X-Men was not in an Uncanny X-Men, but it was in Iron Fist 14, I think, or 13 or
15.
15. The one
Last
that
issue.
the one that has Wolverine in the Savage Land costume
Right.
with the tiger
It was
teeth.
it was the costume of the guy from the Shi'ar Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
His 14 was the first Sabretooth.
Right.
I got that one too, but I read that one like a motherfucker.
I had all those.
It's
I
deep.
had all those in the late 80s, but you know how much they were worth in the late 80s? Like $1, $5. And I sold them all because I didn't, in 92, 93, I didn't think they were worth nothing. So
Right.
I was trading them for like copy variant covers of Gen 13. Like, what was I thinking? So those Gen 13s I can get in any dollar bin in the world.
Oh, I know.
Because they printed a gazillion of them, and those burn Iron Fists are worth a fortune.
Yep. Did you get the Gen 13 box set of the #1 issue?
No, I just bought them separately. I have like 4 different covers.
Yeah, I got the box set. Mine signed by the inker. I can't remember his name.
I got J. Scott Campbell signed. I got the paper doll one, and then the Pulp Fiction one, and then the Free Fall with the Rolling Stone Janet Jackson cover and whatever.
Yeah. Like I said, I got the box set of the store that I went to. Actually worked there, and two people ordered it. Me and another guy, and he only got one in, and we had to draw for it, and I got it.
I had a lot of Gen 13 stuff that I gave away. I had a Fairchild cardboard cutout that was like 6 feet tall,
Yep. Life size.
and I had a door poster. And I have none of those things now. And
I still have the Chromium poster that they came out. It's not rolled or anything. It came in a flat
What's
box.
the size of it? What's the size of it?
It's like maybe 22 by 32.
Really? Chromium?
Yeah, Chromium. Yeah. I got the Gen 13 mug set.
Wow.
What's the colors? What are the colors on it?
A lot of green.
The Chromium.
What's it of?
It's one of the covers, but it's a Chromium poster. I'll have to dig it out one day.
Oh.
Anthony wants to come over and see what I got here anyway.
Is it mounted?
No, still in the original shipping box.
Oh. That's just
Like I said, if you look around my room, I'm a bit of a hoarder here.
Do you have stuff in the house?
Don't call yourself a hoarder. You're a collector.
Agent, is the stuff in the house or is it in a warehouse?
My house is the warehouse.
Oh, I got you.
So.
All right,
like you see, I got all the action figures on the walls here.
You guys are talking so much. I have a Wolverine story, but I'll wait till the end.
No,
but I have what you see in my living room is loaded with action figures all over the place. Okay, let's hear
boom. I thought you left us.
Boom.
He says, I had a life-size stand-up of Elvira to go with my Claypool comic set. Then I got married. I know. Guys, marriage ruins everything. I had such cool stuff.
Oh, no.
And then several girlfriends and wives later, I got rid of this stuff.
No.
My wife
haven't you learned anything?
No. You never learn from your mistakes.
Yes, you do.
What is it?
You better.
What did Einstein say about futility? Doing the same thing.
I don't need to hear any relationship advice from Einstein. Listen, there's nothing in it for the man when you get married. What you're doing is you're cutting off the bottom part of your legs so you can get to your knees faster.
That
What you got to remember when you're married, though, is what's hers is hers and what's yours is hers.
No.
I did. That was great about the.
Do you
that
know
was
why?
great.
Do you
That
know
was a
why
great
I'm so
Einstein joke.
successful?
Yeah.
Do you know why I'm so successful thus far with my current relationship, which is the longest I've ever been in one, and her? It's because her money's hers, my money's mine, and you better kick in for the bills, bitch.
All right, so let's get on to the Wolverine story.
Yes, let's hear.
Okay, what?
Before I ask you
brought
about
on
Leslie West again.
Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. Great segue. Okay. So you guys were talking about so much. I not being a narcissist, I don't want to hang back and wait for my turn to speak. It's not my show. But you brought up Wolverine at some point, and I remember knowing about the character when I was younger. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I don't really pay attention. But really, the one book when I seen it that really set that character off for me was the one. It was a watercolor book, and it was him and Havoc in Mexico.
Oh, Meltdown.
Like it's so long. What is it?
Meltdown. Havoc and Wolverine Meltdown.
I thought I was the only one who knew this because it's always been in my subconscious. And so you guys are talking like that's when I fucking fell in love with Wolverine. And then I was introduced to Havoc. I know these characters were around long before that, but this is like late 80s. We were lucky to have electricity, let alone a comic book.
Anthony, you know what that picture is from?
What?
You know what that picture is from?
Yep, it's when he's coming at Sauron.
Yep.
Who's standing over half-naked Storm.
Yeah, I think it was what, issue 114?
Are you kidding? What issue? Yeah, it's 114 or 115, something like that.
I think it's 114, yeah. John Byrne. He's the man. First time I ever saw Wolverine was Uncanny. Oh, it was X-Men still. X-Men 104. It was the homage cover to #1.
First issue I saw him was in that Iron Fist. So I saw him with his mask off before I saw him with his mask on. Mm-hmm. And then the next one I saw was the issue before this issue, before they landed in the Savage Land. Mm-hmm. It was 113, which is my all-time favorite. When they are being prisoner, they're held prisoner by Magneto underground, and they're all in that. They're all strapped, and there's that Magneto's robot that's feeding them and shit. That is so fucking cool. That was my first ever X-Men, and I have that issue from when I was a kid. I'm 50. That issue came out when I was 5, 6. I have that issue, and there's pages cut out of it, panels cut out. Because I stuck them on my wall.
Yeah, I used to do that.
That's like a $200 book with panels missing. Great job, Anthony.
When I was a little kid, my mom would give me little Batman books or whatever, and I remember having this oversized Empire Strikes Back Time Life book, but it was a comic. And I remember cutting the fucking figures out and doing stuff, and my mom flipped out on me.
It's the Treasury Edition. It's the Marvel Treasury Edition.
Asshole.
I used to take the old books
like 1980.
Relatives would give me old comics, and they didn't have covers on them. I didn't know what they were or anything, so I didn't think they were worth things. So I would just cut the panels out and make little mobiles.
Yeah, we would do that, and we'd take white out. Like I had fantastic fucking Spider-Man books back in 95, 96. No, 92, maybe 93. And we would take white out and put our own dialogue in, ruin these books.
Yep.
Gorgeous works of art.
Ruining those other books make all the other ones worth more money.
How about all those books you find at conventions? Those Silver Age 1966 Marvels with people writing all over them. Yeah.
I kind of treasure that.
I have an Amazing Spider-Man 13, the first Mysterio.
I wish I still had those books.
I paid $5 for it back in the day, and it's in beautiful shape, but it's somebody scribbled on the cover. It's got like a little scribble mark on the cover.
I think that makes it worth more. Like, what if that was the creator did it for you? Like, oh yeah, I'll autograph your book, and he takes a fucking knife out and he goes, sure. That's it. Like, that just made it worth more. But I think books need to be read and appreciated rather than just put in a box somewhere.
I tried to read what I can, but a lot of the modern books, just like the stories are awful, and the quality of them is so bad the ink comes off on your fingers. So I don't know.
Yeah, the Star Wars books does that.
Yeah. So a lot of times, what I'll do is I'll buy the copy and then I'll pirate a digital copy.
Favorite book of the year?
Let me think about that.
My favorite book of the year is gotta be indie.
Doesn't have to be.
Well, the past year I've been getting through about 2 boxes of random comics off eBay. So I'm getting random old shit mixed with stuff, and like the newest book in the pile is like 2005.
Wow.
Favorite book that came out this year?
All right.
Comicsgate, Indie, DC, Marvel, Image, doesn't matter.
As much as I don't,
Wild Mercury Comics, doesn't matter.
Yes, Misty America. I'm invited back.
I know, right? Of course, Venerella. But
Venerella hasn't come out yet.
Just a preview.
It's at the printer.
Okay,
please pray for me.
I like Berserker.
Okay, it's good. Fair enough.
My
favorite comic, besides my own, was
not my favorite. But
Tarot 130, which came out during Halloween, and let me show you why. In the comic, Jim Balant's character spies a cat burglar.
This is my new favorite comic.
Who, by the way, the cat burglar is Catwoman, but to avoid litigation from DC, he never calls her Catwoman.
What's the paper stock like?
Glossy as hell and beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get fluting on that paper.
Are you not familiar with Catwoman from the 90s?
I am.
I'm talking to Daytona Falls.
No, I didn't read it.
Go on eBay when you get money again after you buy Venerella, and look up Catwoman Jim Ballant lots, and you will be able to buy. In fact, dude, you could go to the next time you're in Cloak, the first dollar bin. If you're the new dollar bins they set up, if you're on the very first one, not toward the door, but the very first one, left to right, there's a whole stack of Jim Ballant Catwomans in there for $1.
Okay.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah, check it out.
What I need to do is
they have a lot of back issues of the comic I was just showing off too.
If Ballant ever comes to Florida for the MegaCon or something like that, you need to dig out one of my Catwoman #1s. They're already autographed by Joe Duffy and Dick.
Yeah, well, he was here 2 years ago. The year before COVID,
where everything was shutting down and they didn't know if they were going to be able to stay open. Yep. I went in there and spent like $500. I didn't want to see them go away.
Oh, Cloak?
I didn't want to see them die, you know?
I did an auction for them. I did 12 original pieces of artwork and sold it for them.
I got a shit ton of back issues.
I made them $1,200.
Nice. I'm glad it's still around, man. I love going there.
I go in there whenever I can, whenever I'm down that way.
So anyway, hey, this is now turned into an advertisement for Cloak and Dagger Comics on Nova Road.
International Daytona Beach.
In Holly Hill / Daytona Beach. So go there. They are open, by the way, from 12 to 7 now through Christmas Eve. And they're having a buy 2, get 1 free back issue sale. And they still have back issues, I think, for 50% off. And they have toys for 50% off. And that's it. Gentlemen, hey, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, come on. Let's do a song.
Happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah's over.
Okay. I hope you had a good Hanukkah.
Thanks a lot, you bigot.
Happy Kwanzaa.
What's
Happy Festivus. If you're from Larry David and Seinfeld ilk.
Yeah.
Va 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 voom says Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Hey, looking toward the new year. Va 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 voom will be on the show.
I'm hoping
I'm
it's gonna
going
be a
to
better
have
year.
Everett Hartso will be on the show sometime in January. I was talking to him today.
Do you live in the
Eventually,
area?
I will have my good buddy Tim Tyler on the show.
It's
I will
Florida.
have these two jokers on the show. And to
Oh,
be
yeah.
honest with you, I'm thinking of trying to reach out to Jim Ballant and have him on the show.
That'd be
him
wonderful.
and Holly Golightly, his wife, who partner and wife at Broadsword.
Oh, look at that.
They go on a lot of YouTube channels and shows that promote their stuff. Also, I'm going to have Ethan Van Sciver, Billy Tucci, and Dan Fraga are all going to be on the show in February.
I love
Mandy
Tim
Summers, that Star Wars girl, they're all going to be on the show, or at least they're going to follow me on Twitter. So anyway, my name is Anthony Sica. In 2022, I will be releasing the second issue of Misty America.
Woo!
And I will be releasing the second issue of Venerella. And
are you gonna offer so I can get the first issue, or do I have to wait till it goes to the stores?
of course, there's going to be in there to get the first issue. Oh,
Okay.
you mean for Venerella? You mean?
Yeah.
No, Venerella comes out is literally at the printer. I may get it tomorrow. I may get it next week. I may get it January 3rd.
For the next campaign, are you gonna offer like a second print, maybe an alternate cover?
No, I'll still have some first prints available, I believe. So we're good.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Are you
But
gonna have
anyway.
a backup story in Venerella too?
I'm sorry?
You're gonna have a backup story in Venerella #2? Maybe
A
something
backup
called
story?
Martian
Yeah.
Law.
You mean something with Martian Law?
Yes.
Well, Martian Law ties into Venerella, so that's a spoiler. You're going to see.
Ooh.
I can delete the stream.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So, yeah, Venerella 2
No
and
spoilers.
Misty America 2 coming. And we're going to fulfill those in April, and we're going to fulfill them in October this year, next year. And then in November and December, I'm not going to draw a fucking thing next year because this year fucking killed me. I was literally Thanksgiving night, got after eating with my family, fucking running in here and finishing the book. Fuck that shit. I ain't no worker bee for Marvel or DC
Hold
or
on.
Image.
I got one for you.
You ain't no Van Sciver.
One more.
No, I'm going to put out a book this year.
Sweet.
You ain't no Dan Fraga.
I'm going to put out a book this decade.
Oh, Lord.
I got,
Fair
by the way,
enough.
black, and by the way, Daytona Falls, Black Flag when it came out, black and white book. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I didn't get it then, but it's going to be color now, isn't it?
I actually
Yes.
got it as it came out back then. That's how old I am.
Never heard of it. I knew about the band.
Were you
I
down
didn't
here
know about
back
the
then?
comic.
What's funny is he didn't know about the band when he was doing the
Yeah,
comic.
I heard about. Yeah,
which
he
is-
got a cease and desist or some shit, right?
Where the fuck was he that he didn't know about the band? He was
Yeah, he was
living
already
in
in California, right?
Yeah,
He's
which
already
is where they're
knee-deep in
from.
that shit. You
he
didn't tell
real
me you
Florida
didn't
back
hear about it. You can't tell me you didn't know. You never heard of the two words put together. Black Flag. No,
Yes.
no one's ever used that.
Kills bugs dead.
Anyway,
Black Flag.
and Black
Anthony.
Flag, Richard Pettibone, the guy that designed the logo and all Black Flag's artwork and posters in the 80s, big influence on me too as an indie artist way back when. But that was
I love
then.
indie.
That was then. This is fucking now. By the way, if you like what you heard tonight, va va voom, and everybody else on the chat, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button. This video and all videos on my channel are not for fucking children. They're for adults. So kids, go watch Fortnite, go play Fortnite or watch some reaction videos. bullshit like that. Also, on another note, I got new music coming out in 2022.
I heard that song yesterday. I heard that
Luna
song.
Dementia, re-releasing 5 old songs, recording and writing 4 or 5 new songs. Going to be hitting the road. We're going to be playing some shows in the area where these 2 jokers live, also in Orlando, and going to have some new music and some old music. The video you just saw me post yesterday, Fallen Star, that will be available on Spotify in a couple months. So anyway, I'm sorry.
What's funny, I seem to remember talking to somebody a couple months ago about getting back in the music, and he said to me that I'm too old for that shit. Huh, that's really strange.
Well,
yeah.
Yes. To be fair, Agent DeCamp asked me about, don't you miss playing out and playing music? And I said, I'm too old for that shit. However, you are right. What it is I am too old to go play, like, for example, at Chris's Lounge or at South.
They don't have fans. They don't have fans there.
Yeah, they used to years ago. But anyway, my point is, any place in Daytona, Port Orange, New Smyrna, Flagler area, I don't want to go set up at 7 o'clock to start playing at 9 to play until 1 a.m. In a cover band with a bunch of drunk motherfuckers asking me to play Mississippi Queen or any song.
You never, nice segue, asshole. You never got around to it.
No, we'll leave that for another thing. Daytona Falls. Daytona Falls dropped a bomb on me last time we was on about Leslie West. So anyway, I don't want to play no mountain songs or no Led Zeppelin or AC/DC, and they're all great bands.
You want to play your shit.
I'm just too exactly. So the band I was in,
Britney Spears.
The band I was in, Luna Dementia. 10 years ago, we had this amazing.
If you want to be my lover.
10 years ago, we had an amazing. That's Spice Girls, by the way.
Yeah, no.
10 years ago, we had an amazing drummer out of Orlando named Ricardo Melendez, double bass, Latin heavy metal drummer. He recorded 8 songs with us. But what happened is my guitarist, Jeff Rankin, he got into a thing where he had to go back to school to get another degree for his work. So we recorded this record. We played 5 shows, but then he had to kind of like give up on the project because he didn't have time. And what happened is another band in the area in Central Florida heard that I wasn't that busy, and they asked if I would play bass and sing for them. So I went kind of into this band because Luna wasn't doing anything. And hence we never got back together to promote the record or do whatever. This year, I was kind of using Luna Dementia's music to promote both my comic releases of Venerella and Misty America in the trailers on Indiegogo. And I sat back and I said, wow, these are really fucking good songs. We got some unreleased songs, and I was writing music with the guitarist Jeff Rankin again. So I called up the drummer, Ricardo, who lives in Deltona, and I said, hey, man, you want to get together and start rehearsing and writing some new music and play out next year? And he's like, yeah.
Now he said, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly. he said, how did you get my number? So
I had you blocked.
How did you get my number?
So anyway, in the same YouTube channel and also Luna Dementia, go look up Luna Dementia on YouTube. Go subscribe. I'm going to be posting new music every couple of weeks. And in February, March, April, it doesn't matter. We have no deadline. We're going to be re-releasing old stuff mixed with brand new stuff. And we're going to be doing, 3 or 4 shows next year. But 2022 is going to be all about me doing me and being creative for the sake of being creative with no deadlines, no pressure, and no bullshit.
Like you're going to be masturbating. You doing you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I don't know what Daytona Falls is showing us on the. Oh, that's his face. Okay.
It's my face, you fucking asshole.
Anyway,
he thought you shaved your ass while walking backwards.
hey, this broadcast has gone 40 minutes longer than I wanted it to. So, by the way, and I still got to get up and go to work in the morning.
Me too.
I love the week before Christmas. But you and me, Daytona, nothing about the other guy because his job is he's freaking Santa Claus this last month. Anyway,
I'm an elf.
Yeah, my point is I don't want to dox you with your position. But anyway, peace, love, and happiness to everyone around the world.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Can I plug my channel?
Yeah, please.
We're going to plug it into.
You'll find out Christmas, baby.
What's your channel?
My name's Bert. My channel is Daytona Falls. I'm not Daytona Falls. That's the name of my show. It's the only show that goes nowhere and does nothing except make fun of our own lives and have some laughs along the way. So thank you so much for having me on.
Are you on YouTube?
On YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, but no.
When are you going to have me on?
I don't go live.
Oh.
Because I'd have to sit behind the computer, and I can't do that.
Got you.
But I do regular videos. I do videos about 3 times a week sometimes. And it's just irreverent humor, comedy relief. Like you'll see, like I'm not a host. I have an idea, I just say it, and I'm out. They're quick videos, and they're funny.
So it's like
I guess that's up to you. The
comedy sniper.
All right. Well, it's a good thing they're not live videos because this is the production quality.
Yeah, right. I think it's all about content. I think it's more important what you're saying rather than all your little flashy lights and green screens.
I have no green screens or flashy lights.
Well, not you, but you know what I mean. Like some people will say, "Oh, you only got 154 subscribers. What are you doing? Backyard videos?" I'm like, "Yeah, sometimes."
Nothing wrong with that. Nope. So anyway,
but no, it's all about the content.
So go look up.
You got it, my friend. You have it.
So go look up Daytona Falls. Daytona Falls on YouTube. Next time you're up there, I will have your link, even though you've never shared it with me. I will have your link on the channel. Thank you very much, Daytona Falls, the king of Holly Hill, Agent DeCamp, the king of his hoarder house,
yes,
and me, Anthony Sica.
Ciao.
I want to say to everybody, have a very Merry Christmas and a happy fucking New Year. And yes,
sex.
Yes, because I am Italian, I'm going to say ciao, baby, ciao.